YouTube, real quick, I want to show you guys this clip of this class that we did in Rome, Italy. I told her not to interrupt, and there she goes showing the pony. Go ahead, get your little your 10 seconds of fame.
Unicorn.
It's your unicorn. You love unicorns?
Yeah.
All right, that's my baby. All right, check out this video real quick. So I thought that was a dope video. That was in Rome, Italy, teaching a class. I enjoyed myself. I keep telling you guys about it, but it was because it was that dope. But anyways, this haircut tutorial, I'm showing you guys a new pair of clippers I've never used before. They're pretty good, man. I can't deny it. Like, I kind of was throwing shade at the clicky clippers. I just didn't like them, the ones I used before. But this video, I'm telling you guys about these JRL clippers, showing you some fade work. And if you enjoy the video, please smash the like button. It helps the channel out so much. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. All right, guys. So here I'm using the Gold FXs, the Babylisses, to do clipper over comb. But I'm really gonna kind of talk to you guys about my experience with the JRLs. I've been using them for like the last 3 days or so, and they've been the main clipper I've been using. Although I also have some really dope blades that Babyliss is making that they sent me. They're surgical blades, but they don't really snag. I haven't had a problem with them snagging. Now, I'm using clipper over comb to go ahead and keep kind of the shape that's there around the parietal ridge. And then we're gonna go ahead and start to do our fade work. Now, S-Craft Blends, Shannon, he set these blades to be like super sharp, like super close. I didn't mess with the blade, Shannon did, but I could tell you that they cut so close I can just follow it up with the shaver, with the Babyliss shaver. So go ahead and continue to do clipper over comb. Now that I have my shape over by the ridge, bringing everything down to about 1.5, it looks like, and I'm actually following it up with the 1.5, and I believe it's closed. Now, keep in mind, in this video, this was like the first day that I used them, and I still was learning my system with these clippers, because the measurements, they are slightly different from what I would do with Babyliss. So like right here, I'm closed and I'm creating that initial guideline. So I still, like, now I have a system, but at this point in time when I'm doing this fade, I'm still learning the clipper. So keep that in mind. Alright, so now we have our blade open, and look how close the blade open is. It's almost like, it almost takes out that initial guideline already. You almost don't even see the first line, that guideline we created. And like, my initial thoughts, guys, like, I'm not a fan of clicky clippers. I've tried other clicky clippers with like, see, I'm struggling with it right now. And I still haven't gotten used to it, but it's not that bad. It's really not. I still prefer the lever, but to be honest with you, the way these clippers cut, they cut really, really smooth. They cut really sharp, and they got a lot of power, so I'm feeling them. But yeah, I still prefer the lever. But like, I can use this all day in the shop and really make it part of my arsenal. I can make it my go-to clipper. I really could. Now time will tell if unconsciously I'll grab the JRLs over the babless or the cordless seniors. Time will tell, and I'll keep you guys updated. But again, it's only been 3 days, so I can't give you guys my full review just yet. Just know I like them. The battery life is insane. And to take out that initial guideline, whatever was there, I just pretty much used like a click from being all the way close to take out that line. I didn't really have to, you know, use the different measurements. I'm just gonna call it the switch instead of the lever. The switch. I didn't have to keep switching sizes. All right, so here I'm going with my number 1 guard, and it's closed. It's not open. Now it's open. I'm just going up a little bit higher, and I'm hoping it'll blend right into that 1.5 guard that we started with doing clipper over comb. Like now I got it figured out to where I don't have to go back and clean this up after the one open. But here I'm gonna have to go back and clean it up because still a little bit dark, doesn't look quite faded. So you'll notice I'll go back to my 1.5 guard. But as of right now, I think it's still a 1 open. Alright, now I have my number 0 guard, and I'm going to start to take out that line I created with the blade open. Alright, so now I'm going back and detailing. Using the corners of the blade open, I believe, just to take out any little dark areas that I might see. And you can see the fade is starting to come together really, really nicely. This is the number 1 guard. I'm going back and just detailing a little bit above where I just left off.
Hi guys.
For what it's worth, S-Craft Blends, he borrowed them and went and bought himself a pair. Again, shout out to Squeak Pro Barber. If you guys don't know who he is, follow him on Instagram. He's the one who sent me these clippers, man, and I appreciate it. I was sleeping on these, man. But man, the blend is coming to life. I feel like it's coming to life. if you guys use JRLs, comment below. Let me know what you think about them. And if you have any tips, anything that I might not know about them, definitely would love to see that in the comment section. All right, so now I used the shaver right after the clipper. Like, there was no trimmer down here. Followed it up with the shaver, and it cut right through. And I think I left I might have left a little bit of a line, but I just followed right back up with the clipper closed, and it took the line out. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start to line them up. I didn't want to push him back to get the sharpest line possible, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna create the shape I can, and I am gonna do some color enhancement. We're gonna use the new 245 beard alignment enhancement, color enhancement, and this is not a semi-permanent. This is designed to go on the skin. There's no patch test required, so it's safe. And pretty much you shake it up, put it in your compressor, whether it's the OG compressor or the new compressor that's coming out. And I just want to show you guys, you know, a little bit goes a long way. Just a few drops. And I like to layer it to make it look natural. I'm spraying it with water right now just to show you guys it does not come off with water. It doesn't come off. It doesn't come off with shampoo. It doesn't come off with soap. You can take it off by rubbing really hard. Like you can see, I patted it with the towel instead of scrubbing it. You can take it off by rubbing really hard with water or with soap, or you can take it off with alcohol. So here we're gonna go ahead and enhance the line. Again, I'm layering it. I'm not putting too much. I want it to look natural, so I don't really go too hard with the color. I just layer it and try to make it look natural. As you can see, I think it looks pretty natural. That's the thing with this color too. It has a nice matte finish. It's not gonna be super shiny. Followed up with the razor, and that's the cut. I only did one side because it's a man bun, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. And if you did, smash the like button. It helps the channel so much. Comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love to ya.